That's exhaust coming out. So this one had no bolt. Of course it's gonna leak. Fingers crossed I did this right. So the head has to come off. Yeah. So as we determined, water pump. Oh, if you want a shirt, link in the bio. Yeah. So I need to do this in a couple hours because hopefully the car will be drivable, and I got jobs to go to. Like, I have a crazy weekend ahead. The parts. I found this entire kit on Amazon for $62. Okay, it comes with the water pump, your front seal, your idler pulley, valve cover gasket, and I guess the water pump seal is in there or in here, and the timing belt. The seat, putting more effort, got the tripod set up. For you, Chris. Yeah. So, first order of business, we're gonna get it up in the air, pull the wheel off, drain the radiator, disconnect the battery. Power steering pump is the first thing we're gonna disconnect. And that will pull yeah, power tools, man. I'm jealous. I need to upgrade. Whew. Don't overdo it. I'm not even gonna try to. It's on there. Where is it? All right, what's next? Alternator. I really should stop doing this. That's how you scratch a car up. Let's not do that anymore. Yeah. All I do is use a brake bar. Tight fit. Ooh. We have to like it. What was that? I said I'd stop doing that. That's the last time we're doing it. We don't rest tools on the car anymore. I keep doing it. I think that's high enough. Okay, so now we're under here. Gotta get this plastic out of the way so we can get to the side of the motor. I'm just gonna take everything out just so I have all the room. But yeah, we need to pull that. We need to get the alternator out of there. Alternator out. Okay, so I got pretty much everything out. Alternator, power steering pump, brackets, idler. Telltale sign, water pump. Look at all the corrosion. Look at the inside of the cover, wet. It's not supposed to be wet. None of in here is supposed to be damp at all. It's probably been bad for a while. Although with the car sitting, if the water is in there and it's not, it's covered up and sealed up, it's, not going to really evaporate that fast, and you're going to see those little white things of the corrosion. The other thing is these are all broken, split, so these covers are compromised. I got a screwdriver stuck right through the hole. It felt like it went in somewhere important on the block that will hold. I'm just guessing here, but I'm just trying not to move anything. And so the screwdriver holds. I'm on a lot of hope, man. That is so wobbly. Yeah, I got it off. I got it loose, but it's still. The pulley off. I don't know how hard that's. Oh, that comes right off. And then very important, this little key. You do not want to lose this. Goes right. All right. So now we can take the rest of. You can see the water pump. Just. I think now we'll be able to see our leaking water pump. Get some light here. Looking around. All right. So if you look underneath the water pump, it's just literally just running down. Let's see if we can see it from underneath here. Just slowly trickling out and then running down the block. It's so disgusting. I want to take this motor out and clean it, but we will do it. Trust me. But we gotta get that water pump off. Oh, drop the spring. Okay, now we can do the water pump. Finally. I pulled the bolts and turned around to come grab it, and it fell off. So, well. Someone's put silicone on here before trying to solve the issue, or doing a cheap. That's not good. What else is not good is seeing this corrosion in there. That means the cooling passages inside the block probably look like this. Yeah, you can see right in the neck there, more corrosion, and that's from running water. And before we do the install, just gonna use Scotch-Brite to just scrub off and smooth out any, the surface. Get rid of any of it, because there's a lot of corrosion on it. So you want the surface to be nice and smooth, so you don't have to rely on, sealant. All right, so that surface looks a lot better, a lot smoother, a lot cleaner. So now we can do new parts. I guess I'll change my gloves. Okay, I got our valve cover seal. Comes with quite a few seals. Cool. No water pump. Okay, evergreen. Looks good. Feels good. Nice and quiet. All right, let's get this stuff on, because I got a shoot to go to. So I'm looking at this, and I was like, man, I thought there's supposed to be a fourth bolt. So this one had no bolt. Of course it's gonna leak. It never fails. Because I only pulled 3 bolts out of this thing. The 4th one on the bottom was missing. Very smart. And you put the one on the bottom to be missing, so the water can just, oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And these bolts, I've pulled enough. It's not like I'm some super mechanic and I'm tearing a bunch of cars apart. You cannot put the water pump on without all the bolts. It just won't. We'll use that. It just won't work. I need to do it up again, but I even have a little, tray with some bolts. I sit down and go through. I have bags and bags and bags of bolts like that. I go down, I can make trays of this that will make life a lot easier. But there it is right there. Like, God. Destined for failure with 3 bolts, as you can see. All right, water pump is on. Okay. What a night. It is now 12:30, 1 o'clock. I actually had to go do a job, and I shot for 4 hours, did some shooting for a party, a private event, and now I'm back. So I got the underdrive pulley slid on, just with no bolts, and if I'm not mistaken, I got it all lined up, and then I used this little contraption here to line up the marks with the top of the block here. Same on the other side. So I'm gonna pop the pulley off, the cover off, and finally install the timing belt and hope that I put this on right, because this car needs to drive tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna need 2 hands to pull the tensioner. You want to get this on there, make sure you don't shift anything. And I get this side tight as I can, and then go, if that makes sense. Okay, so shouldn't be like stupid tight. So I've obviously shifted it around. I'm gonna rotate everything back, put the cover on, and check the timing again, and if it looks good, start putting it back together. Okay, that looks good to me. Yeah, I would say it's timed, hopefully. It's at top dead center based on all the parameters we check. She's all buttoned up, topped up coolant, everything's plugged back in, bolted in. So the only thing left to do is put the terminals on, and we're gonna start it. Fingers crossed I did this right. I did it. It's running. Because out of time, it maybe wouldn't be running right, and I'd have to move this. So now we just see if it's gonna overheat. But there you have it. So I'm gonna let it warm up, back it out, clean up. It is, I think, like 3 or 4 in the morning, something like that. And we'll see if it overheats. And I'm just gonna take it on a long drive tomorrow morning. I gotta shoot, so. What's morning open? It's the next morning. You must be wondering, something must be wrong. Yeah, woke up. She don't want to start. And I was noticing this issue before, but it's even worse. Yeah, the cooling system, and that's exhaust coming out. So now that the system's better, we got a new radiator, new water pump. It's definitely just putting more pressure on wherever the fault is, and it's obviously the head gasket, which probably got worse when I overheated it. So the head has to come off. All right, well, I guess we'll do that.